The World Tour is super fun. Honestly, all the girls on there they'll be my friends for life, which is kind of crazy. There's not a lot of sports where you say you're friends with the people that you're competing against week in, week out. And but I don't know, the 16 girls we have on tour right now is such a unique and cool group of girls. I think we all have like such a good understanding of when we're competing and we're at the beach and the contest is on, then it's 100% contest is on. We're not trying to be friends, and that's totally understandable. And that what happens in the water stays in the water. But outside of that, like, we're able to have a good time together and go get meals together and, you know, enjoy all the amazing places we get to travel to together. So I don't know. I've had some of the best times of my life with these girls. We have some wild times, that's for sure. And I think we all push each other as well, just in surfing, to be the best that we can be every single day. And you know, there's so many different personalities and approaches to the sport that it's just really fun to be a part of at the moment. And I've had amazing times and looking forward to more. Yeah, I think I learned a lot from Stephanie Gilmore. I think, you know, she's obviously a 6-time world champion. She's been on tour for a really long time, and I just really respect her in a lot of ways. I mean, her surfing to me is amazing and beautiful, and obviously, I mean, she's a 6-time world champ. But she's also just an awesome person, and you know, people love her as a person, and I think that's just as important as however many titles you've won. I think it's just as important how people view you as a human, and how, you know, how much people respect you. And so I don't know. I've tried to really take a page out of her book, I think, and in both her surfing and just who she is. I think she really does stuff right. She has a great time. She doesn't. I don't think she'll be someone who looks back and wishes she would have taken advantage of more opportunities. I think she's got a great balance of working hard and having a really fun time, and that's hard to find. So I've kind of tried to learn a lot from her, and I'm stoked that she's become a great friend of mine, and we've had some super fun times together. And I really respect just the way she does things. Laura is the funniest girl. Laura is, oh my gosh, she is so funny. She's just so crazy. It's awesome. But we love her. It's like every girl has their own thing. But Laura on tour, I think, is just endless entertainment. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I was on tour when I was 17, and now I'm 22, and I feel like in that time frame, a lot's happened in my life. I definitely have matured in a lot of ways, and I still have a lot of maturing to go. I'm far from knowing everything, and I think, I don't know. I think for me, the biggest thing I've learned is the first couple years, I was just so focused on every result, and took everything so hard when I lost, and I still do, and I'm still like so driven to be number one in the world one day. But I kind of know how to take losses a lot better now. I know how to prepare smarter. It's not always like, you know, get up at 4 in the morning every single day and stretch and surf. And I think having that routine is really important, but I think like it's not always like working harder, it's working smarter, and I've learned to work a lot smarter. And I think that's super important, and that just comes with time and experience. Like, you can't teach that. You just have to learn and do it, really. And I think the past 5 years have been a lot of learning how to kind of do that, and how I want to compete, and, you know, knowing how to work hard when you need to work hard, and have fun when you can have fun. And having that balance is, you know, what we're always trying to find, right? Like the perfect balance of working hard and having fun. And I think, you know, slowly finding that the more I do it, it's been cool. And I'm 22, like I said, so I want to keep doing this for a lot longer, and I'm really looking forward to the next 6-7 years, hopefully, on tour, and continuing to learn more and more.
I think it's both.
Yeah, my mom. Okay, so my mom was a world record holder swimmer, straight out of college, and so she was super competitive and just loved it. And I think I probably got a bit of her tenacity and competitiveness for sure. And I think, you know, my mom definitely was the one, and has always been the one, to take me to the beach, take me to every contest on the weekends, up and down the coast when I was younger, and um, she's just put in me like a really good work ethic as well, and I think a lot of, I guess, where I am today is because of her for sure, and I can't thank her enough for that because I think she's always been the one like just to believe in me and push me, and we definitely have our moments, but no, I think I did definitely get some competitiveness from her, and I think I got like a bit of a work ethic from her for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I think, each competitor you go against everyone competes differently, and certain people are either really gnarly, cutthroat, how they're going to compete, and then others are a little bit more relaxed. They do their own thing. So yeah, I think going into any heat with someone, you know kind of how they're going to surf their heat, and I'm always aware of that. So whether it's someone like Courtney who's super tenacious, super on it, I know she's going to be really aware of what I'm doing, or someone like Stephanie Gilmore who's a bit more relaxed, but obviously she's six-time world champ. She knows what she's doing, but she kind of sticks to her own thing a little bit more. Yeah, I think, I know how I'm going to surf a heat depending on who I'm against, for sure. It changes your game plan a little bit, knowing what they're going to do. I kind of will plan around that of how I want to approach a heat. But I don't know, surfing's such a interesting sport. It's always changing. Conditions are always changing. So I feel like you can never plan anything out too much in a heat because you have to be really adaptable at all times.